YouTube, welcome back to the Ultimate Update with TheMachineTV. Appreciate all the love and support. On the last episode, we are nearing the end of the Prime Face-Off event in Hockey Ultimate Team for NHL 26. We actually had some surprising non-leaked MSPs going into last week, which I kind of appreciated for the simple fact that we didn't know what we were going to get. Maybe some of you did. I don't know. I know we knew Willie Nylander, and that was it. But the fact is, we got Zach Werenski, Seth Jarvis, Sidney Crosby. We got Willie. We got some pretty decent cards to make this past week out of MSPs. A lot of solid 85 base cards as well. If you guys haven't heard, there is a +6 overall boost to your entire line, and you can do that with a American-born Jack Eichel if you built him for the Check My Game event, as well as pairing him with the Sidney Crosby and Willie... Nope, not Willie Nyes. I'm sorry. Matthew Nyes. Excuse me. Do not torch me in the comments because you guys know I do not edit this video. This is just cut and dry, front to back, just the way we like it. But with Matty Nyes, with Sid and Jack Eichel, you can get a +6 overall boost, which is absolutely just disgusting. That takes Sid to a 92 overall. And I'm pretty sure those cards are the first ones that we can actually get into that 90 overall category, which at this point in the game, before we're even at Team of the Season, is beyond me. It's insane, and maybe they're just doing it to see the reaction. I don't know. Let me know down in the comment section below, which brings me to the next part, which is what we always like to talk about, is the comment section. We did a end of the week episode of Ultimate Update last week because, like I said, was considering not doing this series anymore, but you guys seem to really like it, so thank you guys. I appreciate it. Make sure you give this one a thumbs up too if you already made it this far into the video. But we did get some pros and cons to this last video, and I appreciate you, Shaft, for commenting your pros and cons that you believe are out here. I'm going to show you both, which are pros. Oh, where'd my button go? Pardon me. Pros, content, chemistries. Love it, no matter what anyone says. Content has been very good, besides the fact that every non-MSP has to be purchased through PAX or Auction House, which means other people are using their coins, using their actual wallets and mommy's credit cards to go ahead and get those cards. I just stole my fiance's. It's okay. That's why Sidney Crosby's on our team. But that's not the point of this subject. I agree with content being really good, though, as far as a pro. Chemistries are incredible. I love them because of simple facts that you can build different teams we shouldn't be seeing, except for the people that want to play meta. We shouldn't be seeing the exact same teams all the time. And it really brings a creativity that, even with theme teams, it's unique because you can have a Vinny Desharnais from the Sharks, and he's a Canadian, I believe. You could have him be on a on a double Canadian pairing for the defensive side of things, even though you're going to have a Penn Shark player, if you know what I mean. So, and you still get the boost. I don't know without looking directly at it at the moment, and I apologize. So I agree with you. I think chemistries have been absolutely pivotal to how you play the game this year. Like, I never would have had Timo Solani with McTavish or Vetrano if it wasn't for a +2 overall boost. And I wouldn't have gone out of my way to get a Jack Eichel and Matty Nyes to play with Sid either. So, I mean, it's just one of those things where it's forcing us to try different things and also use players that we like and finding a way that it fits. To continue with the pros, the nerf to reverse hitting. 1,000 times yes, reverse hitting was so broken in NHL 25, and I hated it. And kind of makes my eye twitch thinking about it like that again, because that was really bad. Reverse hitting, L2ing is still a problem, but it's a little more, I'm going to get cooked. It's a little more fluid. It's not perfect, and it's definitely not super realistic. It doesn't give you as much of a speed boost, but if you guys know how to do the L2, or you deke to us, not deke, you push the stick to your forehand or backhand, let go of it, hold L2, and then also now if you guys are then holding it to your backhand or forehand while you circle the net, you don't get a speed boost, but you do get a little animation glitch, which kind of throws off the goalie, and if you flip back to your forehand, you can toss it in the net almost every time. Leave a like on the video for that pro tip from the non-pro shitter. Nerf to reverse hitting except Lindros. F that guy. Yes. Yes. Every flyer. Although I do have Marquis Mishkov. I have Marquis Mishkov in my lineup, which probably seems like a shock to you who know I'm a Pens fan. But for those of you who like to cook me, I do like Mishkov. Yes, he's a flyer. Eat it. Cons. Ranked tiering. Absolute garbage. I don't like the ranked tiering right now, but I can't just shit on it and not give a critique, because I think there can be no improvement without giving an opinion. And for ranked tiering, I think they bottleneck us, because not a lot of players can win multiple, especially through silver to diamond. Not a lot of players can string 2, 3, 4 games in a row to get out of a rank. I've said it before on this segment, and I'll say it again. I truthfully believe they need to do something to where it's a full star or a full square, whatever you guys want to call it, a full badge per win and a half per loss. Just that way, because then it's a little more rewarding whenever you do win 1 or 2, and then if you lose 1 after that, you only lose a half of, or not even, you lose a quarter of your progress. I'm going to keep saying that until NHL 27 comes out every week on this series. So, yeah, that can be in every comment section if you guys want. That's fine with me. Gives me something to yap about. But the final thing on your cons is poke check, stick lift are being useless. I couldn't agree more. I've noticed defensemen that have stick 'em up, which I have tried out a few times on stream. If you guys aren't following on the stream, go follow that, twitch.tv/the_machine TV. Link's also in the description down below. But I think if you have defensemen with stick 'em up, it does make a difference, but then you're sacrificing other things like your chemistry, your overall, your salary boost, different things like that. So try some defensemen with stick 'em up. Let me know how you feel about that afterwards. But that's kind of all I have on the pros and cons. You hit it all right, like flush, nail in the coffin, head of the nail, whatever you want to say. It doesn't change the fact that you're absolutely right. And now we get to talk about what our next event is, because I don't know. What do you guys think we're gonna get? Are we going to get some type of fresh rookies cards this coming Friday? Are we gonna get a new event that is going to highlight anything specific? Because, we had the Amazon Prime face-off event, which was actually kind of cool. I enjoyed some of the cards that have come out. A lot of Penguins and former Penguins, and quite a few Panthers as well. So it's been enjoyable to see those cards. Team of the week, I know we actually have real games going on now, so I'm curious to see if we get another Jack Eichel this week, because he absolutely deserves it after this past week. And then the last thing I want to touch on, and I want everyone's opinion down below if you've made it this far. How are we feeling about the Hut Champs cards we have received? And not only that, but when you guys are seeing these videos where the cards are coming out, and I may say, like this past Peter Bondra came out, and I said it was terrible. Well, within 2 hours, 3 hours, they buffed the endurance and they made it different, and they changed it in the card. And I'm not saying they did that because of me. It was highly complained on Reddit. Y'all are fucking warriors. Leave a like in the comment section for Reddit warriors. Y'all are disgusting. I love you. But it didn't take long, and they corrected it. They also did it with Macklin Celebrini's XP card early this week. I am not there yet because, like I said, I have gone on vacation and been busy with different things. So I saw that he got a buff, or not a buff, and yeah, I guess it would have. He got better. He got some better attributes, and I'm assuming that's because the community went out and said that, you know, why is this card unusable? It's supposed to be the chase card and you can't use it. How do you guys feel about these MSPs and these champs cards that we're supposed to be chasing? How do you feel that they have to cater to us as a community because we don't feel it's playable? Do you think they should just make these cards completely overpowered right off the rip? What do you think they can do to actually make that different? I don't know. That's why I'm asking you guys. Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of the Ultimate Update. See you next Monday. As always, yeah, I forgot how I did my sign off, so yeah, like the video, I guess.